Hey, good morning, everyone. Welcome to Dumbbell Strength. Coach Adrienne here. Happy Monday. We are on our B split today. So upper body pulling, lower body pushing. You're going to need a set of dumbbells or bands. Either one will work. A chair or a bench and mat for the floor. That's it. We're going to do something just a little bit different today because we are in strength and power. So I figured let's burn everything out. So in our strength block, we're going to really burn out our upper body first, 3 rounds, and then we're going to burn out our lower body. So upper body pulling, lower body pushing. Then we have our cardio block, our core mobility block, and of course our fun finisher. So let's get to it, guys. We're going to start. Happy Monday, Jim. Thanks for joining, as always. We're going to start in quadruped. So shoulders over hands, hips over knees. Let's do some cat cows here, a little spine mobility. So just drop that belly button to the ground, zip your shoulder blades together. Chin up, tail it up. Give me a nice inhale here. As you exhale, draw your belly button up towards the ceiling. Protract those shoulder blades. Tuck your chin, tuck your tail. Sink everything back down. Zip it together. Inhale, exhale. All the way back up. And one more time. Big cow stretch here. And big cat stretch. Now we're going to find that neutral spine. So keep that spine parallel to the floor. We're going to hike one leg out to the side. You're going to feel that adductor open up right off the bat. So plant that foot into the ground, and we're going to rock forward and back here. Pushing through the floor, opening up those shoulders. Now this time we're going to tuck that back toe under, and we're going to walk all the way up into this Cossack squat. Lift those arms, own that position, and do it again. Getting a nice stretch in our hip flexors and our quads here. We're going to be working them hard today. And one more. Good. Back to that quadruped position with your adductor. Now this time we're going to thread the needle. So palm up towards that bent knee. Keep your butt up in the air, but bring your ear and your shoulder all the way to the floor and reach, reach, reach. You're going to feel a nice stretch in those lats and that T-spine and a deeper stretch in your inner thigh. Open up that arm, bring it up to the ceiling, stack those hands, do it again. Keep those hips high and get that ear all the way to the floor. Open it up. And one more time. Nice job. Let's take it to the other side. Plant that foot out. We're just going to rock forward and back here. Opening up that inner thigh. Tuck that back toe. Walk it all the way back. Cossack squat. In. Hold. Do it again. One time. Go back to that starting position. Thread the needle, other side. Palm up. Ear to floor, shoulder to floor. Reach, reach, reach. Butt stays up in the air. Open up. Feel that nice stretch in your chest and shoulders. Do it again. And one more time. Good. From here, we're going to go into our half kneeling position. So one leg goes up. Tuck your tail under. Hinge forward. Feel that hip flexor. Arms out in the front. We're going to pull our bow and arrow. So squeeze that shoulder blade. Open it up. And release it. 2 more. Just like that. Squeeze. Let's fire up those posterior muscles. We got a lot of back work today. 1 more. Open and release it. Good. Let's take it to the other side. Half kneeling position. Tuck that tail. Hinge forward. Hip flexor. Extend those arms. Pull your bow and arrow. And release. Again, squeeze. 1 more. Nice work. All right, standing position. We're going to go into some squats with the T back. So sinking those hips nice and low. Sit in your chair here. Arms out in front. As we drive through our heels, we're going to lift, squeeze those shoulder blades. Squish your grape in between those back muscles. Do it again. Nice and low. Drive it up. Only going down as far as your range of motion will allow for now. But we're going to try to go lower and lower each time. And then lengthen that spine on top. 2 more. Nice work. All right, from here, get to the edge of your mat. We're gonna do some walking lunges. So you're gonna drive one knee up, take that step, shoulders back, core tight, cover that back knee over the floor. Other side. Our goal here is to just make sure we're keeping that spine neutral. Let's take it to the other side, depending on how much room you have. If you have a lot of room, you can walk all the way across your floor if you'd like. Again, big step. Rooting that front foot into the ground and then driving it back up. And one more time, other side. Try not to fold forward here. Keep those shoulders back. Keep your spine lengthened. Good. Now this time we're going to get into our cave. Nice and low into our sumo squat position. So you can rest your forearm on your thighs if that feels good. We're going to walk. Best sumo wrestler impressions here. Take those steps. Don't hit your head on top of your cave. Take it the other way. Oh yeah, feel those quads fire up. That didn't take long. And again. Other way. Nice and low. Big steps. Exaggerate your motions here. All right, guys. Let's get that blood pumping. We're going to take this into a march. Drive your knees up. Use those arms, shoulders back. Core tight. Take some nice deep breaths here. We're going to get a little warm. Let's add that skip. Feel your heart rate start to creep up here. And finally, we got some good old-fashioned jumping jacks. Make those snow angels, or you can just tap it out if you're not feeling that high impact today. Keep it up, keep it up. We're gonna hold here for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, let's get to the fun stuff, guys. Quick sip of water. Okay. First block. I mentioned we're gonna burn out that upper body first, and then we're gonna burn out our lower body. So either taking your bands or your dumbbells, we're gonna start with some bent over rows. So shifting those hips back, spine is neutral here, slight bend in those knees. We're gonna drive our elbows up, squish that grape in between your shoulder blades. Might want to use some heavier weights today. We are in strength and power, remember, so we're taking it up a notch, maximizing our strength gains. Here we go. Squeeze. We're holding it for a beat at the top of the movement. We've got 10 reps here. 3, 4, working on that posture. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good. We're going to immediately go into some seated flies. So if it feels uncomfortable to sit on your chair or your bench and fold forward like this, some people feel like that they can't breathe with their bellies and stuff. So if that feels uncomfortable, you can do these standing too. Same deal, just like those bent over rows. We have a slight bend in our elbow here. We're squishing that grape in between our shoulder blades, but we're going to go out to the side, kind of like a fly, like a shoulder fly, but we're going to work those rear delts because we're hinged forward. I like to sit on these, but do what feels best to your body. We got 10 reps here. Here we go. Right there. Boom. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Nice work. Shake it out. Right into our concentration curls. So we're going to take one dumbbell this time, or you're going to wrap your band around your foot. We're going to place our elbow on the inside of our knee. We've done these before. These always get those biceps nice and fired up. We're going to squeeze, make that orange juice in between your bicep and your forearm, and then bring it down nice and easy. We can't cheat on these. We can't swing, so we don't have much of an opportunity to cheat. And you know, this is going to burn out those biceps nice and good. There's 3, 4, 5. Keep it up. 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Oh yeah, felt that. Shake it out. All right, take it to the other side. 10 reps. Here we go. 1. Nice and easy. We're controlling our movements. 2, 3. We're still keeping that spine neutral. Try not to fold those shoulders forward. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Awesome work. So those are our 3 exercises for that posture. We're going to go all the way back through, burn everything out. We're going to drop reps this time. 8 reps. Back to those bent over rows. You can wrap your bands around your feet if that feels good, or use your dumbbells, shift those hips back, keep your spine neutral, drive those elbows up, squeeze. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Nice work. Right into those bent over flies, seated or standing, whatever feels good to you today. Here we go. Keep that slight bend in your elbows. 1, 2, 3. We're still holding it for a beat at the top of the movement. 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Oh, feel that every time. Those get me. You might want to use a little bit lighter weight when you do those flies as opposed to your rows, just because that's a little bit of a weaker motion for us. All right, concentration curls. Burn out those biceps. 1. Nice and easy. Bring it down slow. Get that eccentric motion. There's 2. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Other side. 1. Slow and controlled. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Squeeze as hard as you can right there. Boom. 7. That's the most important part. And 8. Nice work. All right, we got one more time through. Starting to feel it, guys. Last round, 6 reps of each. Bent over rows. Make them count. Here we go. Squeeze. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Nice. Reversing that position that we're in all day. Sitting at our desk, hunched over. Rear delts, rear flies. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Nice. Finish strong. Concentration curls. We got this. 1, 2, 3. Slow and controlled. 4, 5, and 6. Nice. Other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Nice work, guys. All right, we're moving on. Let's get a quick sip of water. Gonna do the same thing with our lower body. We're gonna burn out those legs, those quads. All right, so we're starting with a split squat. You know the drill. If you want to take it up a notch, you're gonna elevate that back foot. So you can either be in this big split stance position or elevate that back foot. You could also do a reverse lunge, whatever feels good to you today. If you're struggling with that balance, maybe hold on the back of your chair. You want a lot of extra resistance, you're gonna hold both dumbbells in your hands, glue one to your chest, whatever feels good. Just make sure you're keeping those shoulders back. I'm gonna elevate my foot this time. For this first exercise, we've got 10 on both legs. Here we go. Whichever option you choose, we're rooting that front foot into the ground. Only going down as far as your range of motion will allow today again. Driving through that heel. There's 4. Making sure we don't fold those shoulders forward. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good. Shake it out. Other side. 1. Keep that spine neutral. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Nice work. All right, we're gonna go into our step ups. If you want to keep that weight, go for it. I'm gonna drop mine today. So we're gonna use our bench or our chair for this one. You're planting your foot into the seat of your chair. We're gonna go all the way up. Keep that front foot planted, step back down. Keep it glued to your chair. If you have those low ceilings, I know some of you do, you can just drive that back knee up and you can sink back down into a lunge. Looks like that. All right. 10 on each leg. Here we go. 1, 2, all the way up. Lengthen that spine on top. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good. Inner and outer thighs, right? Glutes and quads. We're feeling it all. Take it to the other side. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good. That one gets that heart rate up too. We're burning a little fat today. Nothing wrong with that. All right, last exercise for this lower body, we're gonna do frog jumps. So here's your options. You can sink down nice and low, straddling your feet, and you're gonna explode through those feet. Remember, we're in strength and power, so if you wanna add that power, you're just gonna really get some air there. If that doesn't feel good today, stick to those good old-fashioned air squats, okay? I'm out of breath today, guys. All right, here we go, 10 reps. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, sink those hips back. 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Nice job. Breathe, let that heart rate fall. Take some nice deep cleansing breaths. We're gonna take it from the top, guys. All the way through again, dropping those reps. We've got 8 this time. Back to those split squats, those lunges, or elevate that foot to level up. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Yes. Shake it out. Other side. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Awesome work. Moving on. Back to those step ups. Heart rate's pumping. Let's burn out those legs. Here we go. All the way up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Nice. Other side. Let's get after it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Good. Frog jumps or air squats. Let's keep this momentum going. We've got 8 reps. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Breathe. We don't get a long rest. No rest for the weary. We got 1 more round. Dropping reps again. We've got 6. Split squats, concentration lunge, reverse lunge. Whatever feels good to you, elevate that foot if you'd like. Here we go. 1, 2. This is it. Finish strong. 3, 4, 5, and 6. Feeling that nice stretch in those hip flexors. Keep your shoulders back. Other leg. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Hello, butt cheeks. All right. Almost there. Step ups or lunge with the power knee. Here we go. Drive it up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Yes. All right, frog jumps for the win. We got this. Make them count. Get nice and low. Explode. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Whew. Nice work, guys. Breathe. Quick stretch before we move on. Grab a hold of that toe or put your top of your foot on the seat of your chair. Push those hip bones forward. Feel that nice release in your quads and your hip flexors. And take it to the other side. All right. Big old frog in my throat. Speaking of frog jumps. All right, quick sip of water, guys. We're moving on to our cardio block. Two exercises. First exercise, we're going to bound forward. So we got a big puddle of water here. Big jump. We're going to hover down into bear. And we're going to bear crawl back. If it gets too much on your quads, just go into that baby crawl position. Just make sure you're not arching or rounding. We're keeping that neutral spine, making sure we're working those abs. Second exercise, we have seal jacks. So just like the jumping jacks we did in our warm-up, only arms are going to go back like a seal is clapping. We're squeezing those shoulder blades, getting those posterior muscles again. All right? By the way, this is low. You guys know the drill. All right, 30 seconds on, 10-second rest, 3 rounds. Let's burn some fat. Here we go. Big jump, hover, walk it back. Again, if you don't want that jump, you can just do that sumo walk forward. Concentrate on keeping that spine neutral. We got one more. Ooh, feeling the quad work on this one. And time. Good. 10-second rest. Just enough time to catch your breath again. And seal jacks, go. 30 seconds. Squeeze those shoulder blades. Light on your feet, quick on your feet. Pretend like you're in hot glass. Broken glass, hot coals, whatever. Remember, just step it out if you're not feeling that impact today. 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Good. Shake it out, breathe, get your mind right. Back to the big jump, bear crawl back. 30 seconds, go. You choose the tempo here. Maybe you want to work more on form. Concentrate on keeping that neutral spine. Maybe go a little slower. That might make it harder. One more. 3, 2, 1. Good. Back to those seal jacks. Breathe. Thighs are burning, guys. All right, ready. Go. Quick feet, quick feet. Keep that spine lengthened. Squeeze those shoulder blades. Ten seconds. Keep it up, keep it up. 3, 2, 1. Last round, best round. We got this. Work hard. Finish strong. And go. Push yourself, push yourself, push yourself. We got this. 3, 2, 1. Seal jacks. Last chance. Go. Try not to compromise your form just because you're getting a little fatigued here. Keep up. Keep it up, keep it up, keep it up. 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Nice. Breathe, guys. Shake it out. Let's roll out those shoulders while we catch our breath. Loosen them up. Squish your bug. Nice deep cleansing breaths. Let the heart rate fall. All right. Excellent. Moving on. Quick sip of water. We're going to head to the floor for our core and mobility. We're going to do this Tabata style. We have 2 exercises, 4 rounds, 20 seconds on, 5-second rest. We're going to start with good old-fashioned crunches. I love crunches. I don't think we do enough of crunches. So we're going to pretend like we have that peach in between our chin and our chest. Hands go behind your head. You're pushing that belly button through your spine, lifting those shoulders off the ground. Your hands are only there to support your neck. They're not there to pull at your head. Don't squish that peach. Glue that belly button to the ground. And we're not going like this fast either. We're probably only going to get a few reps in those 20 seconds, but we're going slow and controlled and really pressing that belly button through our spine. Then we're going to flip it around, exercise 2. We're going to go into those swimmers. So shoulders off the ground. We're swimming through peanut butter here, keeping your chest off the ground. If you want to level up, you're going to lift those legs off the ground, get some glute work and some hamstring work as well. If that does not feel comfortable, you feel like you can't breathe maybe, opposite hand, opposite foot into these Supermans. You could also do this in a kneeling position. You're still going to get that shoulder mobility and that posterior strength. If you don't feel like laying on your belly today. All right, 4 rounds, 20 seconds on, 5-second rest. Crunches, go. So remember, nice and slow and controlled. Bonus points if you don't rest those shoulders on the ground at all. Keep that constant tension. No space between your lower back and the floor. 1 more. Flip it around. Right to those swimmers. Here we go. Push yourself here. Crackety crack, crack. Really working on that posture today. So important to strengthen these posterior muscles. 1 more. Good. Flip it back around. Crunches. Go. I like to hold it for a beat at the top right there. Boom. And just concentrate on pressing that lower back into the floor. Really feel those abs doing their job. 1 more. Flip it around. Swimmers. Go. Lengthening your spine here. Exaggerating your movements. Swimming through that peanut butter. 1 more. Good. Flip. Crunches, round 3. Let's do this. Flip. Swim. Squeeze. Squeeze those butt cheeks. Breathing through it. We're almost there. One more. Last round. Core mobility, make it count. Here we go. One. Flip and swim. This is it. 20 seconds. Give it up, guys. Squish that grate behind you. We're almost there. 3, 2, 1. Nice job. We're going to push back into that child's pose. Sit on your feet, walk your fingertips all the way out. Press those armpits to the ground. Open up those shoulders, that chest, those lats. Loosen up those quads. All right, guys. One more sip of water. We are going to move on to our last block, which is our fun finisher challenge. If you remember on Friday, we did burpee challenge. Hopefully you remember how many burpees you did. You can use your chair or your bench. You can step back, step in, stand up. You can explode through those feet and do regular burpees. Try to remember what you did on Friday. Try to beat your number, your amount of reps without getting sloppy, without compromising your form. We're only doing 1 minute. I'm going to use my chair. Make it count, guys. This is it. 1 minute starts now. Whichever option you choose, you're keeping that body straight as a board on your plank. Try not to rotate if you're stepping out. Keep those abs back in sealed. Explode through those feet. If you choose that high impact option. Halfway there. Push it up. This is it. Keep going, keep going, keep going. We got this. 15 seconds. Last one. And time. Nice work, guys. Shake it all out. Take some nice deep breaths. We're going to head back to the floor. Back into that child's pose here. Let's stretch. Breathe. Catch your breath. Take some nice deep cleansing breaths. Then we're going to run all the way out into our bellies now. Bring one heel into your chest. Into your butt. Grab that toe if you can. Push your hip bones into the ground. And feel that nice release in your quads and hip flexors. And take it to the other side. Push back up into quadruped here. We're going to slide one leg forward into pigeon. So it looks like this. Try not to fall on that hip. We're going to square up our hip bones here. If this feels uncomfortable, bring that back leg around. And you can do that same movement with a little less stress on those hips. So play around with your triangle here. When you find that sweet spot, we're going to fold forward. 10 seconds hold here. Walk those hands back up. Slide that leg back. Let's take it to the other side. Slide forward. Square up those hip bones. Play around with it. And when you're ready, fold forward. And fold. Walk those hands back up. You're going to swing that back leg around, feet together, knees out. Push down those knees with your elbows here. Open up those inner and outer thighs one at a time. Roll forward. And get comfortable here. Give yourself a big hug. Walk your fingertips all the way back to those shoulder blades and try to open them up, separate them, protract them. Lots of back work today. Take one arm overhead, walk your fingertips down the center of your back. Other side, walk your fingertips up the center of your back. Try to connect those fingers behind. Some nice lat stretching here, nice shoulder mobility. Take a nice deep breath in. Exhale and unwind, and take it to the other side. Big inhale. Exhale and unwind. Roll out those shoulders, guys. Walk those fingertips out. Lengthen your spine here. We're going to bring our ear to our shoulder. Finishing with some cervical spine stretching. Back to center, other side. Chin over shoulder. Chin over shoulder. Chin up. And chin down. Big inhale, fill those lungs with air. Exhale, let it all go. Thank you for joining me, guys. I hope you have a great week. Here is your nutrition trivia question of the day. What mineral is found in red meat and is essential for hemoglobin formation? What mineral found in red meat and is essential for hemoglobin formation? Throw it in the chat. Yes. P.S. I will not be here on Friday. We have to take all our PTO, so Friday is the day I will not be here. No class that day. Next week is our final week of classes, so I will be here Monday. All right. Yes, you guys nailed it. Awesome work. It is, in fact, iron. We need that for blood. It is essential and it is found in red meat, or you have to supplement sometimes. So there you have it. I hope everyone has a great week. Ugh. Sorry you had to look at me today, guys. Massive bedhead, massive eye puffiness from allergies. See you next week, guys. I really wish I could see you too. See you. Good to see you, Pavani. Good, you're back. Thanks, Mike. Thanks, Marcia. Thank you, Jim.